We actually got a chance to have a look at his potatoes inside in the, on the dining table. So you put 2 potatoes in, 2 leftovers that sprouted.
Yep.
And you got yourself a couple of kilos out of them. And then from there, you're going to be able to grow more.
Exactly.
You reckon you got them all out?
I hope so. I really hope so.
Well,
Because I know that
they'll tell you soon. Don't you worry about that. I dug out, I've got a section in the garden, and you've probably seen it because we do the videos, where the tomatoes are growing, and there's always a couple of potatoes growing from the bottom. I keep pulling them out, like little potatoes like that, and then sure enough, a week later, another one sprouts up.
Yep.
So just when you think you've got the last one, they'll come back up again.
Want to probably eventually make it into a greenhouse or something.
Yeah, because it's a nice spot for some sort of fernery or things like that.
Yeah.
You could even do some propagating in there because you don't get a lot of frost here, would you?
I don't think so, no.
No, yeah. So you can sort of do your seeds in there, although you may not have enough sunlight directly.
That's one of the concerns, but I reckon I might bring this tree back as well. Had about 5 of them, 3 took. So
fantastic. So where are you going to plant this?
So I think one of them would grow
in the bag?
grow bag. Yeah, because I know that the root structure of a fig can go.
It can spread out. It can.
Haywire.
But again, if you maintain the top of the tree as a smaller tree, maintenance by pruning, you will find that it won't push out as invasively as it would if otherwise you let it grow to its full capacity because it's got to compensate.
Yeah.
So the bigger the tree on top, the bigger the roots it needs to be. So keep the top half down, and by keeping it in the bag, you're containing it that way. And they're good because they're airy and the roots will grow out evenly rather than spiral around themselves. So you get a lot of life out of that. What did you tell me what type of fruit it was? I mean, not fig. Is it a black Genoa, brown turkey?
I'm not sure what the variety
green,
is. The green ones.
It was a green one?
Yeah.
It could be Adriatic or white Genoa. Nice. Is there a hose here?
There is. One over there.
One over there? I just need to water a little bit for you while we're talking here. This poor tree.
I know.
You were too overexcited coming down to see us this morning. You forgot to water the garden.
Yeah, actually I did. Today I was supposed to water this
That's
morning.
what it looks like.
Yeah.
All right. So, signs of thirsty plants. Sunburn, wilt, and crispy to touch. So a tree like this now, for example, 9 litres wouldn't do enough. 9 litres would just crack the surface, even though it's sinking in, still slow. It'll just cool down the temperature in the soil, but most of that will evaporate and disappear. So the second 9 litres is good, but it's the third 9 litres that you need to apply. So 30 litres to get these to rehydrate properly, and that will keep them going for a couple of days at least. Water pressure's a bit low here. So tell me, where to from here for you? You've been here 2.5 years. You've got a citrus tree. You're going to plant obviously a few more trees here and there that you like.
Yeah, I've got a lemon tree over there as well, and I wouldn't mind you having a look at the finger lime tree as well.
Oh, there's one over there. Where is it?
It's right there.
That little one?
Yep, that little one. I pruned that back last season.
Yeah.
And it was really small.
Yeah.
But then over the season, since I've been watering it, it's bushed out and it's branched out quite a bit. I think some water shoots came up too, and then they've sort of died back. But it'd be interesting to see what you think and how to prune it next steps.
There's not much there to prune off, really. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a small plant by nature. They're really low growing branches. If you want to get a little bit of height out of this, don't let it dehydrate, because that's what's happened. Cut all that off, so clean all that dead wood off there. And as these grow up, you may want to just bring it up a little bit higher, because you're not going to get it much taller. It's going to be a bit tight in here, but once the lemon tree grows, you'll get canopy underneath it. It's a bit wobbly too. Do you get much wind out here?
It can get quite windy, we get gully winds.
Yeah, coming through? Yeah. Is it a regular occurrence, or?
I'd say pretty frequent. At night we tend to hear it's quite windy outside. Okay,
so have a look at your plants on the windy days and see what's happening, because even though they're small plants, they can still be disrupted in the root zone, and that stops them from developing and growing bigger and all things like that. So it's growing, it's doing well, it's healthy. Water.